Did you start your game up again? Okay. Yeah, the screen's still black right now. Yeah, it says live. Oh, I see it. Nice. You're a menu. Let me listen.
You're not afraid of me, are you?
Oh yeah, I can hear. Nice. No, it's fine.
Whatever you need. My smear if it's simple and strong.
Close the door. Then close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
You just find that lying around? Must be
I
your
hope so,
lucky day.
but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too? I didn't
Oh,
go to
this is
all
so
this
much
trouble on a
better.
whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn, you're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial, and I figured out where the next... We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you... Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get... I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute, and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Ba-da-boom. Honor.
The name's Hjormir, and I'm just the man for the job.
Oh,
Greetings, stranger. Let me know if there's
okay.
anything
I think
can
I
help
can
you
hear
with.
myself, but I
I'm
can't
traveling.
hear
We've
you.
got
Perhaps
the
you need
inn
your
till I
boots
get
shined.
back.
Or your teeth
Right.
washed.
Happy trail.
Yeah, I can
Or
hear
need
you.
a letter delivered? Anything you need?
It's fine. Doesn't bother me. I can watch you through that buffering now. So good.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
So sorry. So much stopping.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jorgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials.
Sword flapping it. Pass all the trials yet?
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now give you his knowledge of dark. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Meis nu ismir dovasebrom dama da rock. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Fus Brother!
Alert. I couldn't even load the stream. That's fine, and then my net died. What a bad. Yeah. I think it's like normal-ish. Oh, it's back to Bob. I know what happened to my net. So good.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road. Ha! Tough talk for someone who's about to have their guts spilled. Now ain't this a surprise? Never shut up.
Can't wait to count out your coin. You won't live to see tomorrow. Where are you? Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. Over here. It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Calvins. My net was like dying. I'm still lagging. Yeah, because it's like buffering. It's- Yep. Yes. Okay, push. Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
No one back. I damn you.
I can take that. Spooky, spooky. You're spooky.
I'll kill you.
Oh. Low. Oh no. What's your please? Big up boss. Spider dragon, yeah, Jesus. Nice. Oh, boss. OP. Look at Sky's helmet. The Gaia suit. Hi. Cinema. True. Train time. No. Yeah. I got the spinny wheel of doom. Oh my god. What was that? I guess it's a tiger. He just like jumps out at him. This is just so much damage. Kill a dragon.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Riches beyond imagining.
Nice stream delay.
I found these words inscribed in ancient
So
dwarven ruins in
convenient.
the Reach. I believe they mark the entrance to a forgotten city. My brother went in a few days ago and
I don't know what it's
hasn't
doing up there,
returned.
but I'm not waiting around to
I
find
need
out.
someone I can count on to go in after him
Too
and
late.
bring him back alive. I've heard great things about you, which is why I'm asking for your help.
Hey, where's the
I'll be
dragon?
waiting for you in the ruins. Please hurry. And remember,
Huh?
riches beyond imagining. Cassia.
Lorcan's eyes. Look at that big bastard. Keep your... Let's see what it does.
Oh, it's because the resolution's really weird. Orange is like blends and stuff. How do you fight it? Can you only hit him with the water? And your Hanzo.
Salokunir, Zil Gro Dova Ursa.
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduin Thuri, Hoantid Vokri Has Vixenjul Kuzig. Ger Salokunir, Kalimir. Forlusai Dovaki. Zuu, Korav Nid Nor Dove to high. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance. To dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Salukanir, Kridar, Jur.
Hold on. What was that?
I am Salus. Always and despair.
Come on, this is our best chance.
Unsweet. Delicious.
I see that mortals have become arrogant where I stand. My voice is Fatula.
dragon.
So you really
Something. Looks like you're slicing a rock.
isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I?
You
Go
killed the
ahead.
dragon.
Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
What you
Not
say
a
mean to
damn
the
thing.
dragon?
I
Like
was just as
burst into
surprised as
flame.
you. Really? Where?
Yeah.
Interesting. Damn it. We're
Oh.
blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. I'm one of the a very long for the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear
Wow.
again. The first thing we need, the Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid. The Empire had captured, and now the dragon. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we... Problem is that place is locked up tight. I'm not sure yet. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse. What do you need, Dragonborn?
Dragon Slayer yet?
Oh, wouldn't even be here if it weren't for my idiot sister.
Seen the remnants of the grove? We got the mill up and running before we found out that the big stand of... Now we can't cut them, and so we scrounged whatever we can from around... We got the mill. Now we can't cut them, and we can't afford to buy another mill somewhere else.
An outsider? No reason to stop. The mine's always on the verge of collapse. Good thing I'm around to keep it up. Safe travel.
Interesting.
What about Ulfric? Did you ever hear back from him?
No, but his power.
Your weapon looks a priority. Like, two-shot everything. Huh. Is there a weapon where you, like, one-tap everything and it'll die? Yeah. 是这样。
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Times Grove this time.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking. Unworthy some of these Nord, and it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord. Nothing new there. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, real charm.
It's no secret the Aretino boy, the Bricho.
Do they all have like different
Aldous won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure.
The Stormcloaks.
We've across corridors from Solitude.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Railof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King
Is
Torrik.
there lots of dragons?
Torrik was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan. Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. Yeah, but first, tell me, why is a foreigner? Fair enough, but are you willing to die for your home? Yeah, but first, tell me, fair enough. Are you willing to die for your home? Yeah, but first, tell me, fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home? What out there?